there folks, it is Rob and welcome to my nightmare. Today I'm going to show you my entire Steelbook collection. Now I might have to do this in parts because I have a lot. 4K Steelbooks, Blu-ray Steelbooks, and even a couple of DVD Steelbooks. But I love collecting Steelbooks because as a collector of movies, I feel like Steelbooks offer something a little bit more as far as like the designs and just the overall quality of a Steelbook. I don't know. I just love them. I know they fly off shelves like crazy. Some Steelbooks are limited editions, and you have to grab them really quick. Otherwise, you won't see them anymore. You might see them online for outrageous prices, but that's what I want to show you today. And like I said, this might be in, I don't know, a couple parts because I have a lot. All right, so let's get started here. The Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey Steelbook. Now, this was kind of hard to get at Walmart, but it was released by Scream Factory, which was interesting. But I really love that design on the front with Pooh there with a knife. It's like Michael Myers, but Winnie the Pooh. Here is the back. You got Christopher Robin there, and you got Piglet and all the girls that appear in the film. And here is a look at the inside of the Steelbook. And there is one of my favorite scenes from the movie where Pooh basically runs over that girl's head, and yeah, her eye pops out. It's really cool scene. Overall, I'm really happy with the Steelbook, so that's the first one. Next up, we have Alien 40th Anniversary Steelbook. That is a really cool design. It's got a sleek, kind of glossy finish to it. Here is the back of the Steelbook, and it shows the Xenomorph there. And here it is opened up with the 4K disc and the Blu-ray. Yeah, this is a very cool one. Probably one of my favorite Steelbooks that I own. Next up, we have Friday the 13th Steelbook with the original cover art there with the silhouette of a person holding a knife. And then you see the counselors kind of looking like they're afraid. Well, they should be. An old friend of the Christies is out to get them. So on the back, you have "Kill her, mommy," in quotes, kill her. On the inside, we have a shot of Crystal Lake with the trees and the moon and the Friday the 13th uncut Blu-ray disc. My goal is to actually collect all of these that have been released, but sadly, I only have this one so far. Next up, I have the 1974 classic Texas Chainsaw Massacre Steelbook. It's a pretty cool cover. It's got the map of Texas there. The most horrifying motion picture I have ever seen. That is according to Rex Reed. Shows Sally there. There's a shot of the back. Looks like the house. And the landscape is basically Leatherface's chainsaw. So that's pretty interesting. And on the inside is basically the 40th Anniversary Texas Chainsaw Massacre disc on Blu-ray. Pretty cool. In conclusion, I have so many versions of the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's not even funny, but this is just one to add to it. So pretty cool Steelbook. Next one we have is the Halloween 2018 Steelbook. On the back, it just shows him holding the kitchen knife. On the inside, you have Laurie Strode, and then you have Michael behind the discs there. But you have the 4K and the Blu-ray there. I know at the time this was really hard to get, but I'm really glad that I picked mine up. Next up, we have the Evil Dead Steelbook. Now, I found this at Walmart in the $5 bin. You know that stupid bin that you have to dig like you're digging for treasure? You know, you keep digging for movies and other movies keep falling into place, so you got to just like move those out of the way, but then they fall out of the bin because there's so many in there. Yeah, this was at the bottom. There's the back with Ash looking badass. The inside has no artwork on the inserts, but you have the Blu-ray disc there which looks pretty awesome. Honestly, you cannot beat $5. It's a really cool find for that price. The next one is Stephen King's Cat's Eye Steelbook. This is, of course, a Blu-ray Steelbook that I also found in the $5 bin at Walmart. There is the back with Drew Barrymore and the cat. That actually looks like a cat that I used to have. Same color and everything. We used to call him Smokey. And there she is screaming. And on the other side, we have the Blu-ray disc. I never owned this on DVD. In fact, I think I had this at one point on VHS, but then I don't know what happened to it. I think it got destroyed or something. But this was, again, for $5, I was really happy to get the Blu-ray. And then being a Steelbook, that just adds to it. Next up, we have the 3-movie collection of Predator. So this includes Predator, Predator 2, and Predators. Really sleek looking glossy Steelbook with Predator right there on top of all these skeletons and skulls with his little laser pointer there. On the back, it shows like his mask, his disc, his claw, weapons. Pretty cool. Then you open it up, so you have Predator, Predator 2, and Predators. They all have the same color discs. I think overall this was like 12 something, so not bad for 3 movies. And, I do like them all. I did like Predators. I didn't love it, but I did like it. But the first 2 Predator movies are fantastic. Next up, we have the original Flatliners. This is the Blu-ray DVD Steelbook. Kiefer Sutherland, Julia Roberts, Kevin Bacon. There are some images on the back there. Now, when you take the slipcover off, this is what it looks like. Basically, the words are on the slipcover and all that stuff. When you flip that around, you have that mural design there. On the insert, you have a design there, and then the Blu-ray disc, as well as the DVD. I really like the original Flatliners. Definitely a movie that no one really talks about. But yeah, I'm glad to have it on Blu-ray as well as Steelbook. Next up, we have War of the Worlds, Steven Spielberg film with Tom Cruise. I really like that cover. It's really cool. I did enjoy this movie. I like the original a lot more, but this one was fun. On the back, shows Tom Cruise basically staring up at the ship, or at the tripod, I should say. The image on the insert is pretty cool. It just shows the tripods causing mayhem and destruction. And then there you have the War of the Worlds Blu-ray disc. I believe when I picked this up, it was like $10 or something, so really not that bad. I didn't even own this movie on Blu-ray, so I think I had it on DVD, and that was it. Next up, we have one of my favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger films, and that is Total Recall. I found this in the $5 bin at Walmart as well. On the back, it basically shows Arnold's face with a little shadow over it. I really love that cover because that's the cover of the original artwork. So now some of these $5 Steelbooks don't have any imagery or anything on the inserts. This one's just plain, but the disc says Mind-Bending Edition with a ton of special features on it. So, like I said, it's one of my top favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger films. It's definitely my top 10 favorites. But yeah, I should do a ranking of Schwarzenegger, my top 10 favorite Schwarzenegger films. That'd be kind of interesting. Next up, we have District 9. You Are Not Welcome Here. This was a cheap Steelbook. I can't remember how much I paid for it. It wasn't that much. But it's got a picture of the alien on the front there. On the back, it's got a half picture of the alien's head. Not really sure why, but yeah, it's kind of a weird image on the back. Again, the inserts are pretty much empty. There's no imagery. Usually they're like silver, but this one's kind of like a gold color. And just the regular Blu-ray disc of District 9. Yeah, I can't remember how much I paid for this, but it definitely wasn't that much. But yeah, at least I have it on Blu-ray and Steelbook. Next up, we have Shutter Island here on Steelbook, Blu-ray, Leonardo DiCaprio. This movie was really good. Kind of a mind-bending movie. Here's the back with Leonardo DiCaprio. On the inside, there's no imagery or anything, just plain, and then you have the Shutter Island Blu-ray disc. It's definitely a film that makes you think, but I really love Leonardo DiCaprio's performance. All right, the last one I'm going to show you in this update is The Bone Snatcher. Now, this is a DVD steelbook, and that price up there for $3.55 is not what I paid for it. I believe I paid like $1.50 for it, but pretty cool. It will scare you out of your skull. Now on the back it says limited edition. Again, this is DVD, not Blu-ray. Now there is some imagery when you open it up, and then you got the disc, which shows something a little bit different than the cover art. But yeah, there you go. That is the Bone Snatcher DVD Steelbook. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this part of me showing you my entire Steelbook collection. I've shown you some 4K ones, some Blu-rays, some DVDs. Stay tuned for the second part. I'm going to show you some more Steelbooks. I might have to do maybe 2 more parts or something like that because, like I said, I have a lot. But I hope you enjoyed these videos. Stay tuned. This is Rob signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.